Hassan Nasrallah, born 31 August 1960, is a Lebanese Muslim cleric and a political leader who has served as the third Secretary General of Hezbollah since his predecessor, Abbas al-Musawi, was assassinated by the Israeli Defense Forces in February 1992. Hassan Nasrallah was born the ninth of 10 children into a Shia family in Borj Hamoud, an eastern suburb of Beirut, on 31 August 1960. His father, Abdul Karim Nasrallah, was born in Bazuria, a village in South Republic of Lebanon, located near Tyre, and worked as a fruit and vegetable seller. Although his family was not particularly religious, Hassan was interested in theological studies. He attended the Al-Najah school and later a public school in the predominantly Christian neighborhood of Sin El Fil, Beirut. In 1975, a Lebanese civil war forced the family, including Nasrallah, who was 15 at the time, to move to their ancestral home in Bazuria, where Nasrallah completed his secondary education at the public school of Sour. There, he attended secondary school and briefly joined the Amal movement, a Lebanese Shia political group. Nasrallah studied at the Shia seminary in the Bekaa Valley town of Baalbek. The school followed the teachings of Iraqi-born Ayatollah Mohammed Bakir al-Sadr, who founded the Dawah movement in Najaf, Iraq during the early 1960s. In 1976, age 16, Nasrallah traveled to Iraq, where he was admitted into Ayatollah al-Sadr's seminary in Najaf. Al-Sadr is said to have recognized Nasrallah's qualities and is quoted as saying, "I scent in you the aroma of leadership. You are one of the followers of Mahdi." Nasrallah was expelled from Iraq, along with dozens of other Lebanese students, in 1978. Al-Sadr was imprisoned, tortured, and brutally murdered. Nasrallah was forced to return to Lebanon in 1979, by that time having completed the first part of his study, as Saddam Hussein was expelling many Shia, including Ayatollah Khomeini and Abbas Musawi. Back in Lebanon, he studied and taught at the school of Amal's leader, Abbas al-Musawi, later being selected as Amal's political delegate in Bekaa, and making him a member of a central political office. Around the same time, in 1980, Saddam Hussein had Sadr executed. Nasrallah lives in South Beirut with his wife Fatima Yazin and 4 of his children, Mohammed Javed, Zainab, Muhammad Ali, and Mohammed Mahdi. On the night of 13 September 1997, 4 Hezbollah fighters were killed in an Israeli ambush near Milk. One of the dead was 18-year-old Mohammed Mahdi, Nasrallah's eldest son. 5 Lebanese soldiers and a woman were killed in a simultaneous airstrike north of a security zone. The attacks were seen as a response to the operation a week earlier, in which 12 Israeli commandos were killed. Nasrallah is quoted as saying, on receiving the news of his son's death, "I am proud to be the father of one of the martyrs." When the IDF released photos of his son's body and offered to exchange it for body parts of those killed in the earlier ambush, his response was, "Keep it. We have many more men like Mahdi ready to offer themselves to the struggle." There was a 7-day mourning period held in South Beirut, which was attended by an estimated 200,000 people daily.